childhood. Oh, happy, carefree times with so many wonderful things around you. Life's great. Enjoy it. That's how grown-ups feel about it. In reality, it's not always that way. Kids very often have fears, and that's normal. Fear is your guardian. Everybody has fears. Kids and grown-ups and grandparents and cops and even superheroes. Only not all have the courage to let others know. By the way, did you know that the strongest of fears is the fear of confessing a fear? You may confess that you're afraid of darkness or of ghosts, and everybody will laugh at you or say, "Why, you're big already." This must be supposed to mean that the bigger you are, the smaller your fears. But elephants are big and are afraid of small mice. We humans need fear because it doesn't only scare us, it also protects us. Believe it or not, fear is our guardian, watchman, protector. We need fear because it helps us. Even though it may seem huge as a mountain and horrible as a bloodthirsty monster, even the bravest have the feeling of fear. They are brave not because they're not afraid, but because they know how to use their fear to their own advantage. That's why mountaineers, circus acrobats, and stuntmen use safety harnesses and tethers. Imagine there's no fear at all. Do you think it would be good? Then anyone could put his head into a lion's jaws, or walk under a derrick, or cross a road at a red light without looking to the right or left. Believe it or not, if fear didn't exist at all, there would be no humans on the earth, not a soul. Do you think it would be good? No. Do you still think that fear is a bad thing? No, it's not. Fear is your guardian. Fear often keeps us from getting into trouble. But we shouldn't underestimate it either. This feeling may be very, very dangerous when it's paralyzing. Fear is just a medieval knight's armor. It can protect you from hard blows, but it can also fetter you when it gets rusty. So if you don't want the armor of your fear to rust, you got to give it some care. How? There are 5 basic rules. Rule number 1. Believe in yourself. Remember that you are important and needed by your parents, relatives, and friends, and the big wide world. There is always some force behind any fear. Having lived through fear, one never laughs at others' fears. One becomes kinder and stronger. A strong person is always kind and always prepared. That's rule number 2. Prepared means informed and able. For example, to avoid mushroom poisoning, it's enough to know which mushrooms are poisonous or simply keep from eating them. The latter is a lot more difficult, by the way. Just try to remember what they look like and never eat them. But when you have to deal with hooligans, you need to be strong and deft, which you can achieve by regular physical exercises. When you're in danger, you must remember that your life is of great value and you must know how to defend yourself. This also means the ability to realistically assess your abilities. If you feel you're unable to cope on your own, Never mind the way you look or what others would do in your shoes. This is happening to you, here and now. And you must simply follow rule number 3. Call for help. In some cases, one can cope with a problem on one's own, but sometimes one can't do without professionals. You can easily put out a fire in a trash can with a bucket of water. But when a house is on fire, it's a job for firemen. However, in both situations, you must follow rule number 4. Keep calm. When the situation is really dangerous, tears and screams are of little help. So try to take yourself in hand and remember that fear is your guardian. Here's a simple exercise. Touch your chest with both hands and take several deep breaths. This way you'll calm your emotions down. Put your hands on your underbelly and say to yourself, I am calm. Imagine that you're a tilting doll. You always get back on your feet no matter how hard they may push you. Then you'll recall everything that you may need at the moment, and you'll surely find a way out. First think and then act. In any situation, you have a few seconds to think. But sometimes there is too little time, and you've got to think very quickly. There is a simple exercise training your brain to work faster. Touch your nose with the right hand and your right ear with the left hand. Now spread your arms and do it vice versa. Touch your nose with the left hand and your left ear with the right hand. Do it 12 times and as fast as you can. And very soon you'll be quicker at making decisions. Someday this ability might save you, because in an emergency every minute counts. And if your brain works as a powerful mega computer, you'll have more chances to follow rule number 5. Save yourself at any cost. In the face of a real danger, all usual rules and norms of behavior are cancelled. Scream and kick and bite if they try to grab you. Make as much noise as you can to attract others' attention. So you can overcome fear if you follow 5 rules. 1. Believe in yourself. 2. Be prepared. 3. Call for help. 4. Keep calm. And 5. Save yourself at any cost. And now that you know all the 5 rules, you can learn the main secret of overcoming fear. In any situation, find something that no one else but you can do. And do it. Sometimes it's enough just not to do something and take care of yourself. For example, to choose safe places for play, to eat only edible things, to cross the road at a green light. In other situations, it's important to know exactly what to do and be able to do it, on your own or with somebody's help. Then your fear will no longer be a horrible monster. It will become your dependable helper. If this advice looks pointless, well, just forget about it. Until you or your friends need to use it.